Oh, that's
You have your places staked out. I'm good. Oh yeah, it's all good with his friends. Okay, what's he saying? My best friends, back when my teacher was and especially she was and she had another year, and she finished her
Understanding all the things that go on with CTE. Hi. We've never met. I'm PC Seller, Dr. Thatcher.
Nice to meet you.
So, quiet.
I need your.
Well, once it gets all quiet, I guess we're about ready to begin. Give everybody another few seconds here to come take a seat. We got plenty of the hot seats up in front. We got all the cool kids and parents in the back, but plenty of seats available here for those who need a place to sit. So first of all, I'd like to welcome everybody to the inaugural, the first ever UCC National CTE Signing Day. UCC is one of 31 colleges across America participating in this exciting event, which celebrates students who are pursuing an education that leads to a career that is in demand across our nation. So tonight we're hoping to have a good time. It's for celebration, a little bit of energy. I'd like to welcome you all, so good evening.
Good evening.
All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Just going to remind everybody, the library is way down there. It's not the library. We're at the Danny Lang Center. We're here to celebrate. Let's try it again. Good evening. Good evening. Now we're set. I'd like to welcome some dignitaries here tonight. Danny Lang, who our building is named after. Danny's in the back right there with our jacket, waving everybody. Strong supporter of UCC. Mr. Lang, the area attorney in our building is named after him. Welcome, Mr. Lang. Dr. Deborah Thatcher is here tonight, president of UCC. Also welcome Kyle Stevens and Rena Langston from Southern Oregon Workforce Investment Board. Kyle and Rena. Melody Cornish from the Douglas Education Service District. Meet Melody and her daughter in a bit. And Dan Loomis, a friend of mine here from the Partnership for Economic Development. Mr. Loomis, please stand. So again, National CTE Signing Day. It was inspired by the relationships forged through the creation of NC3. NC3, or the National Coalition of Certification Centers, was established to address the need for strong industry partnerships with educational institutions in order to develop, implement, and sustain industry-recognized portable certifications that have strong validation and assessment standards. UCC is an NC3 leadership school, and we are enthusiastically joining this national movement to congratulate students that have made the decision to pursue an education that will result in valuable skills for them to play a vital role in our community. We want to thank all the students, families, staff, and community members that have joined us here tonight. Thank you all for coming. So to continue this introduction, I'd like you to enjoy a short video.
I'd like to welcome you to National Technical Letter 10 Signing Day.
Welcome to National Signing Day.
National Signing Day.
Welcome to National Signing Day and to your very bright future.
I want to thank all the participating colleges for joining us on this very, very special day, recognizing students from all across this United States of the value and the nobleness of technical education.
This was an idea about how to engage directly with young people and bring them into great career fields.
Today you're signing with a school that's going to prepare you for the quickly changing world of work.
Today you are about to take an important step to prepare for a fulfilling career.
The skills you obtain in your technical education will be skills that remain with you throughout your life.
So your interest in educating yourself not only helps you and your family, but it's also important to your community and to the nation as a whole.
I want to congratulate you of making this important decision.
I would like to acknowledge all the participating schools, instructors, and family members.
We want to wish you the best of luck and pass along our congratulations.
Thank you for participating in this important day.
We're very proud of you. Very glad you're joining us.
I'm delighted today to join NC3, congratulating students who are signing today for challenge and opportunity tomorrow.
Hope has a face. Today that hope begins. Congratulations to all of you. What a great day this is.
We get our lights back on, please. All right, our first speaker tonight is none other than the president here of Umpqua Community College. Dr. Deborah Thatcher assumed the presidency at UCC in July of 2016. Dr. Thatcher previously provided leadership at the State University of New York, at Cobleskill Lees-McRae College in Southern Appalachia, Northern Michigan University, and Salisbury University in Maryland. Prior to her higher education career, Dr. Thatcher worked in early childhood education settings, including K-3, Head Start, and infant programs. Her education career has taken her to many exciting places, including Wyoming, Alaska, Ecuador, and the Republic of the Marshall Islands. Please welcome Dr. Thatcher.
Thank you all. And on behalf of the Board of Education, our faculty, staff, and administration, welcome to UCC and to CTE Signing Day. Students, congratulations on taking charge of your future and selecting a pathway that will be both rigorous and satisfying. Umpqua Community College is proud to have such bright and passionate students as yourselves commit to career and technical programs of study. UCC has a strong track record of providing high-quality education delivered by exceptional instructors who work in partnership with professionals in their associated industries and agencies. Your education here will challenge you while preparing you for a lifetime of rewarding work. I admire you for the choices that you've made. Whether you've selected nursing, dental assisting, welding, automotive, computer information systems, engineering, business, early childhood, human services, public safety and emergency services, paralegal, or viticulture I think I got most of our CTE programs there. You've selected careers in which the public very much wants experienced, knowledgeable people in control. Why? Well, let me give you an example. You can take your car to the shop and have its transmission hooked up to a computer that tells you your transmission is just fine, but your car's transmission is slipping nevertheless. The diagnostic doesn't work, so what do? You need a great person, a great mechanic who has been trained well, educated well, who has a lot of experience working with different kinds of cars, old cars, new cars, lots of different ones, who have developed problem-solving skills that can go beyond the diagnostics of the machine and go, I've encountered something like this if I try this and this and this. You need a person there that's well experienced and well trained, somebody that can apply all kinds of principles and concepts and understand how all the pieces of the car are interrelated. So you want someone that can get to the root of the problems and solve it. So regardless of which CTE program of study you've chosen, You're going to be equipped with knowledge and experiences so that you know what to do when things get hairy, when there are no rules about what you should do, where the rules don't work anymore. That's the kind of education that you need. We're equipping you with those skills and experiences that are going to allow you to make sound judgments about and to exercise actions that you need to make things and to fix things and situations. You're going to find great satisfaction because of the ways you're going to be challenged mentally to seek out problems and to find solutions. You're going to find great satisfaction because the ways your soul will be nourished by the tangible, meaningful results of your work. And now I'm going to do something that you probably didn't expect tonight. I'm going to read an excerpt of a poem. I expected applause then. The excerpt is from a poem called To Be of Use by Marge Piercy. The people I love the best jump into work head first, without dallying in the shadows, and swim off with sure strokes, almost out of sight. I love people who harness themselves like an ox to a heavy cart, who pull like water buffalo with massive patience, who strain in the mud and the muck to move things forward, who do what has to be done again and again. The work of the world is common as mud, botched. It smears the hands, crumbles to dust. But the things worth doing that are done well have a shape that satisfies, clean and evident. The pitcher cries for water to carry, and a person cries for work that is real. We're preparing you for work that is real, where you'll be fulfilled doing work that is meaningful. So congratulations to all of you for taking this important step, and we all look forward to seeing you here at UCC in the future. Thank you.
All right, our next speaker is Jason Osa. Jason is an Eastern Montana native that has been with Umpqua Community College for more than 11 years, serving as a full-time geology instructor, Dean of Arts and Sciences, and for the past 18 months as Dean of Career and Technical Education. Please welcome Jason Osa.
Good evening. Good evening. Better than that. Good evening. Good evening. So just for a visual here, if you're a student anticipating, you're here for the signing, so you want to enter a CTE program of study this fall, could you just stand up for me? I'd like to get a visual of this. What's that? The torture's over, you can sit down. So National CTE Letter of Intent Signing Day. This is intended to celebrate the dignity of work. It's to elevate the stature of a CTE education. A CTE education is college level training. It is not a second seat. It is not a fail-safe option for those who can't have university. This is collegiate level training. CTE education is not dark, dirty, dangerous, demoralizing work. CTE education is bright, it's clean, it's high-tech, with enormous career potential and enormous earning potential. For example, the cars today, where's my automotive? We have automotive faculty. Cars today do nothing much more than a very large computer that's big enough to carry a person around, right? The other day, I happened to be driving a car on, well, it was a work trip. And of all the dumb things to do, I'm driving down the road, and it just happened to all these bells and whistles, far more than I'm used to. I wonder what this button does, right? I click the button while I'm driving, never do that, but I did. And the car, the steering wheel kind of did this thing. I'm like, okay, that's weird. I don't know what just happened. And then as I'm driving along, I notice that this car is steering itself around the corner. I'm like, oh, okay, a little creepy, but let's test this out. So I lift my hands off the wheel and around the corner it goes. Great, that's awesome. And then I said, well, how about an exit? Will it get you past that exit? So I saw an exit coming up, the white line goes away, right? I lift my hands up off the wheel, the car goes straight through. Okay, Okay, how about a tight corner? I let it go around a tight corner. At that point, it told me I had my hands off the wheel too long. It was telling me to exert control. Anyway, but it was fascinating. The intelligence, the high-tech nature of CTE education today is phenomenal. So for those pursuing automotive technology, you have to understand these systems well enough to fix those systems. Probably understanding them almost as well as the people who designed them. So CTE education, and again, it's college level education. So for the faculty, could the faculty in the room, and I'm going to read off the different CTE programs or areas of study we have, and could you stand up, maybe at the end, I won't make you stand up as I'm reading your area, but at the end, I want the faculty to stand up so we can see who's responsible for training us in these areas. We have automotive technology, including the Toyota T10 program, business, engineering, computer information systems, computer science, commercial truck driving, welding, dental assisting, emergency medical services, paramedic, fire science, criminal justice, viticulture and enology, paralegal, human services, the Police Reserve Academy, apprenticeship, a nursing assistant, we have RN, so nursing, as well as early childhood education. So could the faculty responsible for those areas stand up so we can all see it? Okay, let's. I made the students stand up, it was only fair, sorry. Okay, well, with that, I think I'm gonna get out of the way and let our next speaker come up here. So I'll turn it back over to you.
All right. Took my eyes away. All right, our next speaker is one of our own here. I'd like to introduce Michael Fernandez.
Believe it or not, I'm just getting out of class. It's true. But they didn't get away easy. They had a speaker and they'll have a paper due. Yeah, I learned that from Jason. Always assign homework. Okay, and he's taller, so that's why he's the head of the department. I get that $5 later. Once again, thank you for the introduction. My name is Michael Fernandez, and I am a previous graduate of the UCC. And when I was asked to participate in this, I thought that was kind of ironic because I have 8 children, and many of them have gone through this campus, just like I have, and just like their mother did. And I thought you came to campus, I thought you came to get your education and you'd have a guidance counselor, you know, somebody would walk you through the paces. Not so much. Some of this you have to do on your own. Some of this you have to be a self-starter. Some of this you have to have motivation. And I would like to say this to those of you that have signed up to the programs. Congratulations. But there's something more. How many of you own a backpack? It's okay. I do too. But what's in your backpack isn't just your pencils, it's not just your magic markers, it's not just your papers and all those great things your instructor is going to ask you to get at the bookstore. What's in the backpack are the hopes and dreams and aspirations of the generations of the family members before you. They paved the way so you could be here today. Coming into the trades program, coming into this particular program at UCC, it took me back because I had to go back to my oldest, and when he first came to campus, and I was so proud. And then when he came here for my graduation, when I came back, he was so proud. But it instills that in us. We are a family of graduates of Umpqua Community College. We live here, we play here, we reinvest our assets in this community, and I hope you do too. But I went through the CTE program, not to be an overachiever, Jason, but I want you to know I did some real work on this. and there are 69 different programs. And that's using the new math. 52 of them have certifications that can put you right to work in our community. I have a son currently enrolled in the program here, automotive, and he's pretty stoked about his future because he didn't graduate high school, but he did get his GED through the Willie Center, UCC again. He'll graduate here next year. He's got a shot at an internship job, potentially with Subaru, which is a new addition to the program. So for those of you in automotive, there's a lot of opportunity. There are 10 different courses for computer information systems. And one of them is new, which is, I believe it's the cybersecurity. That's brand new, and there's also one that's completely online now. So you can do this from the comfort of your home, taking care of your kids, taking care of your family, while working as well. And if it hadn't been for some of those programs here at UCC, I couldn't have done what I did. UCC is directly responsible for scholarships that I received. So they do give you scholarships here, even for some of us that are long in the tooth. And I was a little intimidated when I came back to class in 2010. I saw these young folks in the classroom and I thought, man, this is not gonna end well. I mean, look at all these shiny, happy faces. All I had was a shiny head. And you guys are gonna get all these cool jobs. Psych. I got one of my own, so there's room for everybody. At least that's been my experience in our community. We don't want you to get great educations and go away. We want you to get great educations and stay. It's a great place to live. We're creating infrastructure here. We're creating opportunities now for many of us to stay here and raise our families. This is the place. Let's see. Apprenticeship programs, there's 5 of them, just in electrical. There's 1 for pipe fitting. Public safety, community, we have criminal justice here. Anybody going into criminal justice? Outstanding. We need you, okay? We don't want everybody taking off and going to some other trouble spots. We don't have trouble spots here. We have areas of need. Is that how we did that? Concern. Spoken like a social worker. Okay. Let's see, we also have social behavioral sciences, we have early childhood education. By the way, how many of you are aware of all the children's programs available in this community that are actually backed by UCC? We have one right up here on the hill, right? Mary, hi. I know Mary from a long, long time ago. Yeah, we used to work together actually in the counseling department. And Jessica, there I see you. Remember Romper Room? Is that what it was? An IC? Jessica? Who did I just date? Who remembers that? Oh. Okay, yeah, nobody up front. They're like, no, we're too cool. Okay. All right. We got some paralegal jobs. Like I said, 69 opportunities for you to take care of your educational needs right here, right now, and get to work. What's also great is it gives you a perfect start if you decide you want to launch. This is a terrific place to come from and to come back to. I was well prepared when I finished my undergrad. I was able to go to Southern Oregon University and then also up to Northwest Christian. UCC prepared me for both. I felt adequate, I felt I could compete. It also prepared me for my master's program, which, by the way, through UCC scholarships, set the stage for my full ride for my master's. So they give scholarships. Please apply. That money is there. Right? Okay, I think that's it for my time. No questions and answers. This person right here. Once again, thank you so much. And if you're going into human services, come see us. We do good work.
What a great success story, Michael Fernandez. Again, he was a student here in human services, and now he's returned after working for ADAPT as a human services faculty member. Again, great success story. Now a round of applause for Michael Fernandez, please. So now I'd like to continue the video on the NC3.
This country of ours was built by the hearts, the minds, and the strength of its people. It was not by chance that we got here. It was because people dared to set their sights and achieve. NC3 celebrates you. You are the dreamers of today, the doers of tomorrow. Your signature on this National Signing Day sets your sights on success, and we are here beside you. Together, we will build, grow, and improve. There are thousands of you today, across the country, declaring your intent to achieve. Career and technical education is the key to your bright future. That's why your instructors, your school, and NC3 are here for you. That's why our industry partners are investing in you. We want you to certify that you've got what it takes to succeed, and we know you do. We want the world to know what you are capable of. You signed today to formally continue your journey, a journey to the career that we know you deserve. You will transport us in vehicles faster and smarter than they have ever been. You will keep us safe and comfortable in buildings, stronger and brighter than they have ever been. You will use the tools and technology of today to build the tools and technology of tomorrow. You will feed us, keep us healthy, and light the way. Your creativity and ideas will enable invention, conservation, and endless possibilities for all of us. NC3 and our industry partners are proud of you. We celebrate you. So, sign your name and join us. We need you now more than ever. Congratulations, and welcome.
All right, that's a preview of what's going to happen here in a few minutes. There's no space bar. So we've recognized all the students that are here tonight, as well as the faculty that will be leading and mentoring these students, but one group that has been left out that I do want to recognize at this time. I'd like all the parents and the families to please stand up. Students, it's time to give your parents and your brothers and siblings a round of applause right now as they have led you and guided you to the college career that you're going to begin. Outstanding job for mom and dad here. All right, now the signing is to begin. This is what we've all been waiting for, what we've come here for. Our first group is from the early childhood education. I'd like to welcome Sophia Navalta and Taylor Davis. Come on up here. Sophia is from South Umpqua High School, and Taylor is from Douglas High School. I did talk with both of these young ladies earlier in the night, and Sophia tells me she's a little bit shy, not wanting to talk on the microphone. Taylor has a mom that is a teacher at Brockway, and Taylor would like to become a 4th grade teacher, and Sophia is also interested in staying in the area as an education teacher as well in South County. So again, we're really excited for these 2 young ladies in early childhood education. All right.
These guys too. There's no snap portion. There.
Oh, okay, so we're going to get the whole group up here, okay? So along with early childhood education, first inaugural, we're going to play this a little bit by ear here. How about Marie Ryle from Business Technology? And from Forestry, Allison Cox, please come up. From Forestry, Allison Cox. That's why there's a Business Technology folder and another here from Forestry. All right, super. We have Allison and Marie joining Sophia and Taylor. So they have packets in front of them with some paperwork inside. Ladies, please open your packets up. There are 2 letters of intent. You'll sign both of those. One will stay here at UCC, and the rest of the packet you get to take home with you. So if you would please now, take out those fancy pens from Umpqua Community College and autograph your letters of intent. Parents, if you'd like to come up and take some photographs of this opportunity, I think this would be very appropriate now. You want to come up here? Again, the event is being broadcast live on YouTube.
No pressure.
Marie is also from South Umpqua High School. Allison, where are you from?
Sutherland.
Sutherland. We have 11 or 12 students from Sutherland High School. Great representative from the Bulldogs here. All right, ladies, it's time now to don those Riverhawk baseball caps. Just like you see on TV on ESPN, this is what we're doing. You're going to put the caps on. We're going to get some photographs, and you're on the video here. So go ahead, ladies, put the UCC hats on. You're part of our community. There we go. There's some energy. Let's see it. All right. It's best of luck to finish your high school graduation coming up, and we're welcome to see you in the fall. So thank you so much, and please enjoy your CTE experience here at UCC. Outstanding. All right, go ahead and take your packets, and we're shortly here going to introduce the next batch.
Take your pen.
Get your pins too, absolutely. Let's get some freebies tonight. Some UCC swag. All right, I think we're going to switch up the signs here. Got it. All right, our next group is going to be Computer Information Systems. Christopher Iwet, Joaquin Vicencio, Harley Goodman, Michael Sharp, and Brendan Terrell. Christopher, Joaquin, Harley, Michael, all from Sutherland High School, and welcome Brendan from Oakland High School. Also want to welcome faculty John Blackwood and Vincent Yip in the area, and I do want to apologize, I didn't mention from early childhood education from the previous high school students, Tony Bernison, from business, Tony Clough, Gary Gray, and Alan Ayler, and from human services, Michael Fernandez. All right, so here, let's give a round of applause. So here's our batch of 5 CIS incoming students with Vincent Yip and John Blackwood, faculty from CIS. All right, gentlemen, go ahead and open up your packets. Yeah, the ladies lay the groundwork. What's going to happen now? Pull up those letters in tint and go ahead and sign those with those UCC pins. Again, parents, if you'd like to get some photographs, come on up. You're welcome to. Some of you may have been on a recent UCC Explorer event we had just a couple weeks ago, and I talked to John here. John's a great spokesperson for CIS, so I'm going to put him on the mic again. John, if you could talk a little bit about what these students are going to be expecting and learning. I know Vincent's a little shy on the mic, so maybe you can pull his weight here, okay?
Hi, everybody. That's what I was teasing these guys about, is they're signing their name on a piece of paper that says we'll get to really work them over pretty soon. So we're a Cisco Networking Academy, so we'll teach Cisco routing and switching. We also teach Microsoft Server. And right now, students are taking a hacking course, an ethical hacking course, so we're learning how to hack computers, which sounds like an oxymoron, right? But we have to know how to hack things before we can really learn how to protect them. So it's a real workout, but our students are in great demand, and they make a family weight right at graduation. It's just awesome. So I feel lucky that we get to do this, get to play with equipment, hang out with these guys.
Vincent, you want to talk this time? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Maybe we'll get this on. That's pretty good. Gentlemen, we all signed? All right, please leave one letter, take a copy out.
Put your ball caps on.
Put your ball caps on. Good eye contact out there with your parents so they see it and your shining smiles, ready for UCC coming up here in the fall. All right, you can take your packets and your pens, and we'll get the next group up here. Thank you again, gentlemen. Also, thank you, John Blackwood and Vincent Yip. John's wisdom and Vincent's sense of humor. Our next group will be from Engineering Technology, Cole Ingram and Braden Ben. Also representing Welding, Anthony Friesen and Tucker Clement. And from Criminal Justice, welcome Hunter Fadness and Antonio Galvez. Full table up here. Watch the chords here, gentlemen. All right, round up. Give me hands. Who's here from Sutherland High School? All right. Where are you from?
I'm from South Umpqua.
South Umpqua. And you? South Umpqua. South Umpqua. These guys from South Umpqua. You take this hat off. We appreciate that. All right. We represent some staff here. From engineering, Clay Baumgartner. There's Clay down on the end. Welding, Ian Fisher. Mr. Fisher is here. Criminal justice, Scott Batch and Sergeant Brad Odell. I'm missing one. I don't have the name. Dwayne Thompson. Dwayne Thompson from Welding. Thanks, Dwayne, for coming on. All right, gentlemen, let's pull out those letters of intent. You've been waiting for. There's 2 of them. Please review those and put your autographs in the appropriate space. Again, parents, come on up. You can get closer if you'd like to take your pictures of your sons. You got a speed autograph there. Just whip right through that. All right, again, gentlemen, you just want to leave out with 1 copy of the letter of intent. The folders as well as the pens are yours. At this time, please put on your caps. Riverhawks, you will be in the fall. Yay. There we go. Thank you, gentlemen, as well as the gentlemen from our faculty that represent each of their CTEs. All right, our final group to come up will be from dental assisting and nursing assistants. From dental assisting, Rhiannon Cornish, Savannah Waters, and Emily McCracken. From nursing assistant, Jasmine Warren and Cameron Davis. Faculty from dental assisting, Tamara Loosely, and from nursing assistant, April Myler, and Jan Dawson. All 3 of you ladies here, thank you so much for representing these students and your respective CTE faculty. All right, ladies, go ahead and push those hats aside, open up your folders. So we have ladies and men and the ladies. pictures you want to take here? All right, put those aside. Ladies, it's time to put on your baseball caps. And I welcome you, our future Riverhawks, mom and dad, parents, and faculty so much. Thank you, Greg. All right. After these ladies go back to their seats, I'm going to ask if we bring the first group back again for a photo opportunity. So go ahead, ladies. Go ahead and return back to your seats and your families. Thank you again for coming up and for signing. So I'm going to get the faculty members, Tony Bernardson, Tony Clough, Gary Gray, Alan Ayler, and Michael Fernandez, as well as Sylvia Navalta, Taylor Davis, Marie Ryle, Allison Cox. Please all come back up to the front area again for another photo opportunity with your faculty that I neglected to have that opportunity earlier. Girls are looking good in those hats. All right, once again, let's welcome our respective students with their faculty, and a nice round of applause. All right, thank you. All right, I think we're done with that. Also like to recognize in attendance with us tonight is Steve Loosely, Chair of UCC Board of Education. And I want to thank, there's Steve back there in the red tie. Thanks, Steve, for coming out tonight. Very active member here at UCC. I want to thank catering and the food service tonight for providing all our hors d'oeuvres and food back there. Thank you for the catering. So in a wrap-up, I'd like to congratulate all of the students signing their intent tonight. You will be contacted soon with the next steps, and we look forward to seeing you next fall. A warm thank you to all the students, family, and community members that joined us here tonight. And as I leave you with one wish, live for your dream. Good night, everybody. More food?
Yeah, just feel free to linger and
Definitely not kicking you out. You're welcome to stay and linger and mingle. And if there is some food available left, please welcome yourself to any food and beverage still left in the back. Professional. Thank you so much.